drink much at the moment. I just smoke bulk weed. Don't tell no one. But like, but like, I'm a pretty big lightweight. Pretty big lightweight. So like, yeah, yeah. Embarrassing, but like, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I don't know. I don't know. I'm excited to meet all of you, and like after talking to like almost like so many people in the audience for like like months on end, like 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 it's almost like 6 months at this point for almost all of you that like we've talked in some way, shape, or form, or like just been in the same circles. I don't know. It's interesting. And like Baby O, you said that there was one party that you went to that was kind of weird, and like I'm sure there's a lot of that. Sure, there's a lot of that in the NFT space. Like a lot of like people that haven't really, I don't know, they are either just in it for the money or they're just like like they haven't actually like you can be active in the community, but there's being active in the community like people that are actually like actively engaging with individual like community members and stuff like that, and like everybody makes friends within the project, and then there's like the wider people that we're all good with each other. Like there's friends within friends, like there's groups and subsections in almost every project, which is really awesome to see. Like and just like the cross pollination of just like knowing people in other projects. Like there's so many different people that we meet, and like even if you don't get along with everyone, like I'm sure there's like I know there's good like if you go to an event like NFT NYC, you're gonna see so many different projects, so many different people. So like I don't know, meet people from everyone. Baby O, you got your hand up.
Yeah, I think for me it was more. It's not that because I love all people. Like I said, a lot of even my little brother. He's a not social at all. He's a total opposite of me. You would never even guess, right? We look pretty similar, but other than that, you wouldn't be able to tell. And it was more at the event. Is not that folks weren't talking stuff like that. It's just that I respect like the effort, right? And being real on both ends. So if you're a businessman, if you're anything, and you understand that you're not comfortable speaking, right? You're not comfortable speaking. You're going to an event like that. What should you do? You should have someone maybe like myself, someone like that is actually a little bit more comfortable for you while you actually are building up. It's nothing against you. You just need to understand that you are learning, right? You go and do your pitches. You do the same thing. There's a reason why certain communities, their founders aren't doing the pitches because they know that they're more business, more stuff like this. People respect that, right? And then it's one thing when you are still a founder, you lead a community, you talk all big and stuff on this, but you can wouldn't even try to get on the mic and address your community, right? That's people are taking notice of that, right? Your community members want to see you're still a leader at the end of the day, right? Even if you're not, I can still see you as a leader if you were able to put someone to be the leader for you because you're the businessman, right? You're the CEO, you're the boss. That's so dope. That is how I believe things should work, right? You don't. I'm not judging people off your personality, off your character. It's just this is still business, right? I know we're having fun, but that's what it's about. You know what I mean? Like we want to see things grow, and that's kind of where I kind of looked at it from an investment standpoint, you know. So
No, I definitely agree, man. And like, I just want to echo that. Like, having a founder or like at least like a leader, like you need a leader that's like as vocally active in real life as they are online in these formats. And that's what like one reason why I'm heavily bullish on the GAT community. Like we have Swirl's a DJ. Like he rocks the mic almost every weekend, and he has for a long amount of time, and he's a great speaker. And that's why the Brew Crews are going to be successful as well. With like they've got Baby O and Captain Colt, uh, like some of the most confident speakers in the space, and like imagine seeing Baby O and Captain Cole on stage talking about a project. Like it's impossible not to get hyped. And the same with Swell. Like shout out to Swell. Like there's a couple of people in the space that like are just really good talkers. Like and like two people that are definitely like some of the most confident speakers that I've heard in the space are Swell and Seal. And it's interesting that they're both labeled or like both starts with S. But like shout out to Seal and shout out to Swell. Like that like we definitely need more of that. Like and that's sort of what I'm trying to like. I'm not saying I'm anything like that, but I'm trying to like get to that level of confidence. Because like obviously they've been in that game for such a long time, and like they understand the tricks of the trade, and it is an art form, and it is something that you have to practice and try and get 1% better every day. Like 1% every day compounds and becomes a lot over a year. So I definitely recommend just finding things you can improve at. Because for me right now, I'm trying to improve on Twitter Spaces and getting my Twitter audience up, which is going pretty damn well. We like last night's episode, we had like 155 listeners or something like that over the 3.5 hours, which is massive. We're on day 19. Day 19, like almost 60 hours of content, probably more. Probably more. That's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Ferg, you had your hand up.
Yeah, so I think Baby O brought up a really interesting point that I hadn't thought of before. Because like the only meetup I've done bringing Web3 into Web2 was when I went to Top Golf with I'm Drunk, and I think it is important for a founder. Like, it's okay to be nervous public speaking and being a little bit shy and just kind of wanting to keep to yourself. Like, for the most part, I'm kind of that same way as well in my life. Like, I'm not as outgoing as someone like Baby O. Like, I can't do that. I'm not as confident and not able to do things like that. And so I was curious to see how I was going to react when I did meet I'm Drunk. And honestly, dude, I do think because we've been doing these Twitter spaces, and I wasn't public speaking when I saw I'm Drunk because it's just me and him. But because I did put myself out there a little bit, and I have been talking and meeting to new people and all this stuff over the last couple of weeks, I do think that helped me just kind of not be as nervous as I would have been maybe a couple weeks ago. I know usually like if I go to a meetup, I can be kind of quiet. Like I'll add into the conversation if people say my name or if they ask me a question. Like I'm always listening and paying attention, but for the most part, when I'm out with my friends and stuff, I'm not much of a talker. Just kind of depends on who I'm with. But like when I met I'm Drunk, we just talked like we had known each other for 6 months. Like it was absolutely insane, dude. We were there. He kept extending the timer. I think originally we rented the bay for 2 hours and we ended up being there for like four. He'd just be like looking at it and we'd have like 15 minutes left and get another 30 and we'd order another pitcher and then soon we know like another 4 or 5 hours had gone by and we were there forever. So it was just awesome, man. And I love that point that Baby O brought up because not everyone is going to be the same way. And as confident as speaking in public, whether it's a leader or just a member of the community, but specifically if it is a leader of an NFT project and you know you're kind of nervous and you're not ready for that kind of stuff yet, I think Babio brings up a good point. Like it is a good thing, and it's okay to ask somebody else to do that for you. Like that, I would totally respect that. I don't want anybody to be nervous or scared when they're at these meetups and be nervous to be themselves. So if they've got to have somebody else kind of talk about the project or something, that's fine. You know, it's no biggie. So I hadn't thought of that before, but I think that was an interesting topic. So I'm grateful Babio brought that up.
It's interesting, and like I like I sort of stand on like if it's a leader, like they need to be able to speak, if like or like they need to be at least trying, even if even if it doesn't come across like as confident, like I think like if somebody's trying, then like we can work with that, but like I'd personally disagree on the comment of like getting somebody else to do it, like especially when these projects are so like leader based. Like it'd be weird if the leader like was a bit quiet and like. But I also do think that like confidence takes time, and people just like a lot of people have just started NFT projects. But like I said, just work on getting better. Like at speaking, it definitely takes time. But like I don't know if you're planning on doing something like this. I don't know. I feel like that's a skill that every leader needs. Like because like the community feels so much just from like people speaking. Like it could just be like one status update a day, and that would just like it rallies the troops, and like a good leader like that can like motivate people like with one like their words definitely mean something like so like having a confident leader is definitely important from my point of view. Baby, I noticed you had your hand up, and then we'll go to James.
Yeah, well, I was just gonna touch on to just to throw another perspective because you know you say that you don't agree with really having someone else do it, right? And I say the same thing. I'm all for it. I believe people those are skills that you should learn and practice. But like I said, you don't want to make someone feel. Obviously, you fall. I'd say all the time you fall in love with being uncomfortable, right? But in places like that where it is showing, where the confidence needs to be shown, and you know it's not there, there's no need to go ahead and put yourself in a situation like that, right? There's reasons why the owners of CEOs and things are not doing what they're doing because they understand that's not what they're good at, right? And you don't need to be a leader to speak. I know with certain people, I know even with Duncan in the Ether Boost, he's not gonna lead me by speaking. He's leading me in other ways. He's teaching me other things, right? That and that's why I say I'm not here to judge nobody on stuff like that. And I think it's awesome. And when they go ahead and do something like that, it's like, for instance, check this out. All these little free mints, free things that be happening, a lot of them died down. Why? Because they went, check, for once, I'm not going to hear to say them, but I was in the little troll chat. I don't know if anybody was there the first day. Those trolls, they went out. Big old fucking chat going crazy, right? Going crazy. The main dude his mood was not really there, man. His mood wasn't really there. And now the dude is obviously gone, right? But people take notice of that. Imagine if they were there, that's what the people wanted. They wanted someone that was just going to be hype and showing love to the community, this and that, right? Because that's what everything has a different speaker, a different tone of what someone actually needs, right? So if I'm going to an actual project where I actually want to learn nothing about finance, this and that, I don't need someone that's going all fucking crazy, talking this and that. I need someone that's going to be talking a little bit more calm, explaining more in depth of everything. You know what I mean? And that's what I said. Everyone has a specific skill to what you're going to go do. Because I don't, honest to God, I wouldn't sign up to go speak super soft, calmly at an event, right? That's not my thing. I would rather let someone that I know, do something like that. And that's why I say that's where the leaders come in, and it's the respect, right? As community members, we respect you. Like, oh hell yeah, or like, let Swirl go do that because we know fucking Swirl's the fucking man. He's gonna take over the show. Then guess what? It just makes everybody else look good. Woo, hell, you know what I mean? Like, boom. And Randolph, y'all saying all the time, man. You're getting to that point. I see you up here every fucking day. There's little to any hesitation, any little minor errors in the way you guys are speaking. You know what I mean? And I speak all the time. I speak super fast, and I know I cannot speak super fast, but I'm here to have fun. I'm not gonna change how I'm gonna be, but I gotta stop stop the way I speak and tone it down a bit in real life. You know what I mean? Like, this is where it is. So that's what I say. Everybody finds their niche, bro. And you guys are fucking killing it, bro. You and Ferg, and I wouldn't even tell you guys weren't even outgoing people, right? You know what I mean? That's what I say. You guys are killing it, bro. And it just takes that fucking practice, you know what I mean? Now I bet you guys can go up and fucking speak in it. Maybe not even you don't feel as comfortable in front of fucking thousands, hundreds of thousands, but I'm pretty sure you could fucking get up in front of a couple hundred fucking people, right? And might have a little nerves, but shit, you're already used to it now. And I bet you with the support of all of us, man, that's what I'm saying. You guys are beasts, bro. I do gotta take off, but I want to give y'all your guys' love, cause man, y'all really doing it, man. And I love you guys' show for real. This is hella dope. I enjoyed the fucking my morning actually listening to the show and getting learning and everything too. So I was happy I actually caught it early.
No, thanks so much for coming, man. And like I said, you're always welcome. And shout out to Baby O. He runs a mental health space every Mondays. I think he said 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Is that correct?
We will go with 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'd be 5 p.m. for us Pacific boys for on the West Coast.
Perfect, perfect. Yeah, shout out Baby O. He's got his own mental health show. And Baby O's always in spaces and talking and spreading the good name of the brew crews and the GAC name a bit, like occasionally. Like it's like it's great having people that just speak about all projects as opposed to just one, because like I don't know, you can learn a lot about somebody that's not just in one project. And like generally the people that are in a few communities, and active in a few communities, like I don't know, like they're the people that can bring a lot more people in, like that they're the people that can create this cross pollination that everybody speaks of. James, I do notice you've had your hand up, and how are you doing this morning, man? Good morning, good morning.
Man, I am doing absolutely amazing this morning. Absolutely amazing. Also want to shout out Baby O, man. Always look, if you are feeling down, shy, you aren't confident, go hang out with this dude for an hour. You don't even got to hang out with him, man. You can just sit there and call him, talk to him on a chat. This dude will get you so hyped. This is all I got to say. Baby O, give me a woo.
Hey, my boy, you know how we do. Woo! Let's get it, baby! Hell
That's what I'm
yeah!
talking about. That is what I'm talking about. If that does not make you laugh on your commute to work or whatever, I do not know what will. Baby O, I don't know if you've done it, Grandolph. That needs to be on the intro. We need some woos on the intro coming in. So I don't know if y'all have worked on that yet, but hey, I got to hear the woos coming in.
Would you believe that Baby O was the first person I asked? Oh, trust me, I've had this idea for a while. Like, then the second was, yeah, baby. So we're working on it. We're working on it. We're getting some good people. And shouts to Baby O for helping us out and doing it. It's gonna be sick. And like his part is so hype, so hype, so hype. I'm trying to get like the community all together and everybody, bar me and Ferk, like anybody that wants to do it. Send me an audio recording, or a video on Discord or whatever, or you can hit me up on Twitter and ask for my email, and I'll give you my email, and you can email it through to there. But the only stipulations of doing it is like try to record it in a quiet space. Because like a couple of people have like sent me some recordings that like are pretty like, I don't know if there's like shit going on in the background, and like it's hard to like produce with that sort of stuff. But like anybody that wants to do it, hit me up. You, James, definitely hit me up.
Oh yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I already know, probably got that. It's gonna be splashing some bath water. Baby O is gonna be screaming. I'm kind of curious on what everybody else is gonna be doing, so I'm looking forward to it. But hey, I wanted to shout out Ferk, man, for actually denying my sale yesterday, man. I'm actually thankful you said no.
I felt bad that we couldn't come to a deal, but why is that? I'm curious to hear.
So I literally did a crazy flip. Check out the PFP, bro.
Oh, you traded it towards a Halo?
Yeah, man. So yeah, I went ahead and I seen the Halo trait, looked at the rarity and or what you can as of right now, and I was like, ooh, nobody looks like this with the Halo, and he's got the little character on the left hand shoulder, the little blade. So I was like, man, I had to snipe him up real quick. So I had to thank you for saying no, because I turned around and made that flip right after.
Dude, fuck yeah. No, that's a huge come up, bro. Props to you for sure. I've been wanting a Halo OG for a while, and then I keep seeing these Halo mutants, and I'm like, damn it. I now I might have to work out a trade for one too. We'll see what the hell happens. But that was a good come up, man. Congratulations. That's awesome.
I appreciate it, man. I'm still sniping down one more. That person know who it is. It's the double merch. I sit there. I keep messaging the person every day, and I'm like, I'm gonna break you down. I'm gonna break you down. I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna stay confident. I'm coming for it. I know that person's laughing in the background right now, because literally I messaged them yesterday, and I was like, I didn't want to put you on spot, but I know you can hear me. I'm gonna break you down. I'm coming for it, but it's all love, man. It's all fun, and that's what it's all about, man. Baby O coming up here making everybody laugh. All jokes aside, it's a good time. So I appreciate Grandolph and Fert, man. I'm gonna lay back and listen for a little bit, but just wanted to come up and say good morning to everybody.
No, thanks for coming up. And fuck, and James, did you notice in that PFP that you got, that new one that you got, in the green suit or whatever it is, in the middle, that little green thing, it looks like a bear. That does not look like a grandpa. Like, imagine if we get bears. Imagine if the
No,
next president is bears.
it's in case I lose my dentures, man. You know, the little gummy bears, so I can chew on them. You know what I'm saying? So if I get a little old, I got a little gummy bear up under there. No, I noticed that, man, and I tried to find the trade on it through OpenSea and looks rare, but nothing yet. So when the rarity actually comes out, I'm gonna be very excited, because I looked at the halos on the OG collection and this collection, and I added them up before I pulled the trigger on this. So I actually got rid of a mutant M1 that I did not like at all, so I didn't have a problem parting with it. And then M2 Mac that I did not like at all, that I didn't mind parting with. So I was like, you know what? I'll give two things away that I do not like for something I'm gonna keep forever. So I'm very, very happy with it. But yeah, I'm glad you pointed that out, man. You're the first one to do it. Thank you.
Yeah, no, that's sick. But like, I also think I'm pretty sure that's the green tweed suit or whatever it is. I've got one, but like, I know the M1 goes into some sort of like sort of metallic suit like that, except a little bit different. So I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I do miss my Halo. I sold my Halo at a Halo Diamond Grill, but it was like one of the best come ups ever made. Like don't regret it, but like I regret losing the Halo because the Halos are pretty damn sick. Oh fuck, you had some thoughts.
Yeah, man. So I know James has his eyes on that double merge, but one thing I want to say, man, is the Turtle Club knows what it's all about. Slow and steady wins the race, bro. So slow and steady race to get